Alumni Association. Standing before you, I'm called Shema Fred, the Director of Academic Services of Iprc Gishari, and I'll be your Master of Ceremony for this exciting event. It is truly an honor for me to guide you through this event today. Before we go further into the event, allow me to take you through the program of today, which is very exciting. First and foremost, we receive a welcome remarks by the Deputy Principal of Iprc Gishari. Maybe some will be following the program on the screen. After the welcome remarks, we'll have a keynote speech, which will be followed by a poem. After the poem, we'll have a panel discussion that will look at the significance of alumni network and alumni stories. Want to hear inspirational and unconventional path to success by our alumni. After that, we will have a session for showcasing the Alumni Association leadership and presentation of the annual action plan for the alumni, which will be followed by the launch of Alumni Association and confirmation of its leadership with its action plan. After that, we will hear from an alumni in the diaspora. There's a representative for the alumni in the diaspora who will give his remarks. And after that, we will have remarks by the Alumni Association President. After the President, we will hear a song. We'll have a song by the Mirror Band, after which we will have remarks by the guest of honor and a closing photo. After event has closed, we will have a lunch together. So this is the program that we have for you today. I really believe it will be very exciting. Without taking more time, we want to commence our program by inviting our Deputy Principal in charge of academics and training to give his opening remarks. A round of applause as we welcome him. Thank you so much.
Deputy Vice Chancellor of Rwanda Polytechnic, Kepler team, MD of LRP, invited partners, distinguished alumni, IPRC teaching and administrative staff, good morning. It is my pleasure today to stand in front of you, to welcome you, to extend a warmly welcome as we are together today to launch the Alumni Association. Today we are moving to a journey of another step to grow the college development with alumni preparation that has been organized with Rwanda Polytechnic, Iprc Gishari, current student, and Iprc Gishari alumni. Our alumni contribution to the society and to themselves continue to shining, and this shows the effort that represented us together as education institution with you since you were here up to this time. Iprc Gishari is your home, and this day remarks a homecoming for future growth. We value your effort to be here today, as we know that there are challenges that may cause the absence of this launch. This event is a product of effort of both of us, educators and alumni of Iprc Gishari, to create this platform for connection and collaboration. Our alumni have worked these streets before it get beautiful like you have seen today. We appreciate your effort to be here again for this launch. The launch of Alumni is a new chapter, as have been stated, to providing new space, revive old friendship, and forge new ones. I would encourage our alumni and current students to work together to get experience from each other to build a bright future. Before I conclude, I would express my sincere thanks to our partners, especially the Education Collaborative through the implementer, Kepler. We thank you for so much. We know that the journey is continued. We'll be working together through different projects as alumni, project leadership, faculty development. We appreciate the effort that you gave us to make this day happen. My thanks goes to RP team as we prepared together this event with the alumni, and we welcome you again and wish you a nice stay at RP. Thank you very much.
Another round of applause to our Deputy Principal for his remarks. Thank you for setting the tone for this event. I believe that everybody who is under this tent is feeling at RP and at home. Without further ado, allow me to welcome Dr. Parfait, who will be giving us a keynote speech with the theme, Leveraging Alumni Influence for Industry Advancement. A round of applause as we welcome Dr. Parfait on the stage.
Dear alumni, dear Deputy Vice Chancellor in charge of academic research and student advancement, dear Deputy Principal Iprc Gishari, dear partners, good morning. I think some might probably, one would question, why did I start with the alumni? It's not because I don't know the protocols, but I think for me, I think the alumni are our guest of honors. Then our Deputy Vice Chancellor is the host of honor. So that's why I wanted to start with that move. And by doing that, the message that I wanted to send is that we take them as a priority. So, and even if we go with the family spirit, so when we have kids at home, they get married, they have their families. When they come back home, now you take them as a priority. They are the guest, you are the host. So, and they will be served the first before you get served. So that should be the spirit. So anytime you see our alumni coming to the college, I mean, take them as a priority. So that's what I wanted, that's the message I wanted to send. It's not that I don't know the protocol. Yeah, now I was requested to give a keynote speech on the alumni and its role on industrial development. But actually, I'm not sure if that's what I'm going to do. Because in principle, giving a keynote speech, it's like you go into the fundamentals of the subject matter. But today, I think I won't go into the fundamentals, but I will go into the spirit behind why the alumni, and of course, how does it contribute to that? So, doing so, I will explore this from the lenses of what is the role of the universities or academic institution in the society. I think that's where we should start, because we should start with where does the alumni come. They don't just come overnight, so they have to go through a process until they graduate. Then they create another community, and that community is the one that we are calling the alumni, because they are our graduates. And then having the alumni is like we are creating the bridge between the university and the society at large. So that doesn't mean that the Rwanda Polytechnic or any other university is not part of the community. But the point is that how do we connect the dots from the training process, from the graduation process, from the employment process, and even the entrepreneurship process? Because I'm very sure that most of the alumni here, some are entrepreneurs, others are employed by employees, and probably others are still job seekers. So all those three dimensions should be explored. But again, all those three categories of the people, how are they contributing to the society development? One of the roles of the university in the society is to produce knowledge before we even go to the industries. So when you have a knowledgeable community, then the rest can work. Because we talk about the industries, but industries won't perform better if you don't have a knowledgeable society. That will not even be able to make choices of the products from the industries, but also be able to consume the product. And here, when I talk about the product, it's not only material product, even the services. There are some services that you need to have the absorptive capacity of absorbing them. Let's talk about the technology. How would you use a smartphone if you don't know how to read? How would you navigate all the systems if you don't have the capacity of understanding even the language which the system is using? So that's the first role. But again, our alumni, because we are sure that they are equipped with the needed knowledge, they might also contribute in developing those technologies and the new products. That's the first role of them in the building industries. But also, they can also serve in connecting the society, the community to the industries, because as I was saying, let's look at a situation where we have a community without that needed absorptive capacity that I was talking about. So then they can be facilitators of those type of technologies consumption. But on top of that, as RP, I think most of you who passed through RP, you know how the type of research that we do. We do applied research, so which means that you have the innovative capacity. So another contribution would be that you contribute to improving the products and services from the industries by bringing in different types of innovation, because we believe that you have that capability. So that is another way of contributing to the industrial development, because the industries won't develop if they do the business as usual. They need some new ways of doing things, some new ideas. So then there, as we produce our graduates, we believe that they are going to improve the industrial sector itself. Another aspect is the networking. Look at the sector. Let's say if you look at the agriculture sector. So we need to have industries collaborating, but how do they collaborate? So you need to know each other first. So then if you have the alumni network, so that will increase collaboration among the industries. So I'm aware of the time, but and that's why I was telling Emmanuel that he should invite me with precaution, because I can give a talk for 2 hours, because this is a subject that I like. But for the interest of time, I think I would like to summarize that if we look at the role of alumni in industries, One is to provide the capable human resource. 2, provide new technologies in form of innovation. 3, networking, but also keep the connection of the university and the society. So I think that those 4 dimensions can explain what an alumni can contribute. So thank you very much. I hope we'll keep discussing as we'll be networking. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Doctor, for the good words and reminding us about the importance of the alumni. I think when he started his remarks and he talked about the alumni first, it was kind of a highlight of how important you are to us, especially on this event today. A round of applause to him for that. We are going to be listening to a poem by Keza Clementine. I would like to invite her to the stage and deliver the poem. You're most welcome, Clementine.
Thank you. By the names of Keza Clementine, I'm going to use my poem in Kinyarwanda. Just, you'll be sorry for that. My poem is with a name which is called Nkurate Nkuvuga Ibigwi. Mumpa akanya mpange rwose mpimbe mpange mpera impande mbwire mwese mwumva neza kuko ibyo mvuga ubusubwiro. Mbaramutse cyane mbaha n'intashyi ikaze iwacu murarihorana bamwe niho iwanyu murisanga, ngenzwa na byinshi birimo amahoro ndetse no gushima. Rwanda Polytechnic ishema ry'u Rwagasabo sugira asagamba ha mu rwatubyaye, ndavuga mu barerwa ndetse n'abareza bazi neza ibyo byo babyiruka bashukwa cyane na tumwe dutoya. Ubu bukombe nabura babyuta uti nimukore mukorera abanyu narabishimye niko gushima nigaya cyane kubwo gutinda. Ngira ndiba naha ndetse utubwirire Nyiraminani utinzanye nyabyenda kuri kire Kigali Kitabi, haba Karongi Musanze Tumba Kigali ndetse na Huye. Bamwe bakumva batanakuzi kuko babwirwa amahame yawe rimwe amahanga aranibeshya kanatubeshya ko ari yabizi. Uko batubeshya niko batuzimiza, uko abura niko badushuka bati surabizi. Burya rubanda nitwe tubatunga, bakanagenda imbere mu byiza ntibanadushime gukora neza. Igihe n'iki ngo twerure tugushime twirata Rwanda Polytechnic warahaserutse. Dushima cyane ubuheta bwawe Iprc Gishari watubereye umubyeyi akamenya ibyo dukeneye kurusha ibindi, akaba igisubizo mu kuturinda no kwifuza uburezi bwiza. Imirimo y'amaboko yo mvunamira hatitinyuka kurushiza amanga, ushaka ushishikaye niko gushobora maze ngo natwe twakwivugira. Twavugira abandi twaba abayobozi aho turi bakuru ndetse kuko ubutegetsi busangirwa i Rwanda twanabimbonuye buri wese. Si ubuhongerwa bakire kandi tubasha gukora no gukosora uwakoze nabi. Ntiburindwa ba rubanda turi muri rwa nitwe rubanda ni amataba ateza adatemba adatana no guha ijambo buri umwe wese. Irorere nawe ndimo n'umusizi si ibyo gusa nzi no kuyubaka. Ndimo umubaje uzira ubushabire shimwe aratwa ni wowe nkomoko niko bikwiye. Niba kugira uti murumva babyiruka mwese maboko y'u Rwanda, mugira umufata umwanya mugira intero nk'iyi nyifashe mwumva intambwe yanyu bumuyitere. Mugere hanze hamwe izo nama zihategurwa mugira ijambo munaritanga ijambo nyaryo twararihawe. Nanone uti murumve simba shinja ndabakunda simba shora ndabakura, maze mushishoze mubo mushima ngo mubashinge gufasha bose kugera heza imbere hazaza. Munahatozwe kuba ikirenga abayobozi beza imiyoborere idaheza. Bati murumve buvivi nimwe nkomoko y'uru Rwanda, nimwe barebwa, nimwe mushinjwa, nimwe muhabwa gukora byose, maze murebe uko mwireba uko mungana uko nguko, nimwe muzaba u Rwanda rw'ejo. Nanone atumve buvivi ntimukigaye ngo muri bato batazi no mu bakambwe musaba ijambo ntimugahezwe ibyo ntibikwiye muvuga ibyanyu bimwe by'ingenzi babiha umwanya wo kubicoca bagena ingamba zo kubisoza Iprc Gishari niyo mubyeyi izina ryayo rivuga byose kuko ritera kubona ijambo nirinateza ibibi bw'urukungu mu murima watewe na za ntore zicara mu rugwiro zigwije kuganuza abandi ndavuga Kamaransoro Nganuwera Rudasingwa azana inka n'abandi benshi muri mwe muri aha niba mbeshya mwanyomoza nari umusizi usigana inganzo wambaye icyezi kirezi kizere si ibyo nshakisha nyamuzirikana ko n'ejo hashize ariyo nkomoko ushima ashishikajwe no gushima nanone sinivuze imyato nzaba mpari n'ejo reka ngana iy'icumbi naringe Keza Clementine intore itarobanura intashyo Keza murakoze
Thank you so much for the poem, for talking about Rwanda Polytechnic, its values, its contribution to us and to the country. Thank you very much. A big hand clap for her. As we prepare to go into our next session, yes, I think you understood what I was going to talk about. I wanted to request the protocol to help us set the stage. Our next segment promises to be a source of great inspiration as well, because we are going to have a very stimulating panel discussion that will focus on the theme. The theme of our panel discussion will be the significance of alumni networks and the alumni stories, where we'll look at the inspirational and unconventional paths to success. Before we dive into this session, I want to take a moment to acknowledge our esteemed panelists. As I read their names, I'll be requesting them to come to the stage and take the seat. The first panelist is thank you, Emmanuel. So I'll be telling you the names of the panelists, and shortly they will be joining us on the stage. So we have the first panelist is called Adeline Uwizeyimana. You will come later on the stage. You'll be coming later on the stage. The second panelist that we'll be having is Icheza Marie Goret. The third panelist we have is called Philippe Mwakuzi. We will also be having Dr. Parfait Nyongabo on the stage, and the moderator will be Emmanuel Owihangani. They'll be sharing the extraordinary stories and insights with us on the journey they have had so far in the outside world. So without taking much time, allow me to welcome our moderator today, who is Emmanuel, to lead us into this next phase. You are most welcome. End of clap.
Thank you, Fred. Thank you, everyone. Good morning. I want someone to help me and take off this. Well, I wanted to come first. Maybe before we go into our discussion, I wanted to first thank everyone who made it there here with us. I know it was not easy for our alumni to get here, even with other invited guests, but for you who made it today, clap for yourself. Thank you. Tell your neighbor now that welcome back home. Okay. Maybe before we go into that, Those who are not saying it, it's because maybe it's not their home, maybe, okay. But I would like to first inform or tell everyone who is here the categories of people who are here. We have invited our alumni, of course, of graduates from intake of class of 2016, our first graduation, up to recent graduation of 31st May 2013. Oh, 2023. I'm getting back on that. Okay. We have also invited our colleagues from different colleges, and I would like to ask them to stand up for recognition. Our colleagues from other colleges will not mention your names. I mean, alumni, that is an alumni group from other colleges. Maybe others have not made it here today. But I would like also to ask directors of careers from other colleges to stand up for recognition. Yes, thank you so much. We have also our teaching and supporting staff of Iprc Gishari. I will not ask them to stand up. I just wanted everyone here to know the group of people who are here. We have also a group of ongoing students. I don't know if they are here yet, because they will need to learn from their big brothers and sisters are doing. So that is the session I wanted to first talk about, so that when we are discussing, we know that I'm with this person. So allow me now to introduce the panel. As they said, the topic is there. You can even see them. We have two groups of people, of course, experts, though even our alumni are experts. But we have also our alumni, our own people. Now, when we are in this session, you have to show how happy you are. This is a celebration. Yeah? Okay. Now, I'm going to ask... I'm starting with Adeline. Before you come here, I want you to know who is Adeline. Adeline Uwizeyimana is a certified drone pilot at Charis, USC, with 29 hours, 3 minutes flight hours. She holds A2 certificate of competence from the UK UAV Academy. She has also a USC pilot certificate from Rwanda Civil Aviation. She graduated from Iprc Gishari in 2021 in Advanced Diploma in Electrical and Electronics Engineering Department, option of Electronics and Telecommunication Technology. With a big round of applause, welcome Adeline Uwizeyimana on panel. Wow, welcome back, Adeline. Okay. We have also our own Esther Icheza. Marie Goret, as many names as you can hear. Icheza, maybe because she'll be presenting about her journey, and she's an entrepreneur in a cultural aspect. Allow me to introduce her in Kinyarwanda. Esther Icheza yasoje Advanced Diploma muri Iprc Gishari muri 2017. Ni umuyobozi wa company yitwa Igire Fashion Design, ikorera mu karere ka Rwamagana ndetse no mu bindi bice bitandukanye by'igihugu. Company ye ikora ibijyanye n'amasaro bakoresheje impapuro. Araza ngira ngo kubitubwiraho sindi bitindeho cyane. Yageze ku bikorwa byinshi bitandukanye, ngira ngo akirangiza amashuri muri 2017 yitabiriye Youth Connect 2017, afata umwanya wa kabiri mu ntara y'Iburasirazuba, yarakiri muto nibwo yaragitangira. Yitabiriye kandi amarushanwa yari yateguwe na Rema muri 2020 mu rwego rwo guhemba imishinga ibungabunga ibidukikije, aho yaje ku mwanya wa gatatu mu gihugu. Thank you. Yaje kandi kuba mu mishinga 12 yahawe inkunga na UNDP ibinyujije muri Minisiteri y'Ibidukikije mu rwego rwo kuzahura ubukungu mu mishinga ikora imirimo ibungabunga ibidukikije mu karere ka Rwamagana. Marie Icyeza, you're most welcome on panel. Now, these are our people. Now we have our guests here. I think you're welcome. Okay, thank you. Now we have, sorry. Our next speaker is Philippe Mwakuzi. Sorry. Take them off if they are not. Sorry. Okay. Philippe Mwakuzi is a Rwandan operations and administrative management professional with extensive experience in strategy development. Philip is a tech education practitioner with a passion for children's education development. He has project innovation, metrics, and forecasting expertise. With hands-on work, Philip has exceptional leadership, organizational and interpersonal and analytical skills. He is currently pursuing an executive master of business administration in Quantic School of Business and Technology. Philip worked as admissions and communication assistant at Kepler from 2016 to 2017. He also worked as district manager at Babil Health Rwanda from 2017 to 2019. Philip is currently working at as country manager at an international organization, NGO, called NABU Global Inc. Philip is now again a vice president of Kepler Alumni Association. Philip, you're most welcome on stage. Our last panelist and our own division manager is Dr. Parfait Yongabo. Dr. Parfait is a graduate, or he graduated in Bachelor of Science in Zoology and Conservation in University of Rwanda from 2017 to 2010. He got his master's degree in Biodiversity Conservation and Natural Resources Management from National University of Rwanda, 2013-2015, with a first class and awarded as best graduate of that class of 2015. You can clap for that. He got his PhD in from 2017 to 2020 in Lund University in research policy. In 2021, from 2011 to 2017, he also worked as project researcher at Eagles. He also worked as a lecturer at University of Rwanda College of Agriculture, Animal Sciences, and Veterinary Medicine from 2017 to 2022. He is currently working as division manager in charge of institutional development, applied research, and consultancy at Rwanda Polytechnic. Please welcome Dr. Parfait. Sorry. You're most welcome, sir. Now, looking at the profile of these people, what are your expectations? Well, we are going to talk about, it's one topic in two. One is significance of alumni network. Another one is inspirational and unconventional path to success. We are going to start with our own alumni. You heard about Adeline, what she said. Please, Adeline, could you please briefly tell us about your story, your journey from when you were a student here at Iprc Gishari to where you are now as a pilot, as I said. Young lady like you. Thank you. You can have that mic.
Thank you for having me, but I'm claiming why there is no pilot there on my name. That's my title.
Yeah, you can put photos.
Okay, so my journey was unconventional. It started in 2017. I was actually forced to come to study here. I didn't want to come. And when I got here, I didn't have a purpose, I didn't have a goal. I just want to graduate and obtain a degree. But things changed. People around me saw the potential in me, and I got a chance to be a class representative, and I attended a meeting, UN Career Woman, and I met the inspirational woman. There was a pilot called Babazi. I know many of you knows about her, and I was inspired. I felt like I finally had something I wanted to do, and that was to be on a panel like this, inspiring young generation with a background in technical. Yeah, and so that's where it started. I started hard because I had a goal, and I achieved that from dreaming of becoming a photographer by studying filmmaking to becoming an aerial photographer by studying electronics. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Adeline. We'll get back to you with more stories about your journey. I know it's that long journey since you started. Let's get to Icheza. 2017, out of school, I graduated, and immediately you started your company. You won awards, but in different field from where you graduated in. What happened? Tell us that story briefly.
natangiye muri 2016 isoza ubwo nigaga hano mu mwaka wa kabiri. Ngeze mu mwaka wa gatatu natangiye kwitabira competition kuko nabikoraga as a hobby, ariko naje kubona yuko bishobora kuzabyara n'amafaranga, hangira kubikora as business. So haje NGO yitwa Rwanda hano mu kigo itangira kutwigisha kwihangira imirimo. Natangiye basabye ikigo cyacu ko cyadufasha muri prototype, barabikora, then nitabira competition n'abandi banyeshuri bari hano. Twese uko twari twaserukiye ikigo twaje gufata imyanya ya mbere mu karere. Abari bambanjirije habamwe umwe wa mbere wa kabiri, ngewe mba uwa gatatu. Aho niho nahise mbona yuko ibintu nangiye gukora bizagira akamaro. Nakomeje gukora ya masaro, ngomeza gukora ama necklace, ariko bigenda byaguka bitewe n'igishoro Rwanda yari impaye. Ndetse ndangije kwiga hano advanced diploma, naje kwitabira Youth Connect, naho nza kwegukana umwanya wa kabiri nkuko yari yabivuze. Ubuyobozi bw'ikigo bwaje kunyegera bunsaba bumbaza ikintu bamfasha. Natekereje, navuga ko natekereje kure kuko sinari kuvuga ngo mumpa amafaranga, wenda byari gusaba yindi budget, ariko nasabye ko banshakira ahantu ho gukorera. Ubuyobozi bw'ikigo bwari buri icyo gihe bwarabyumvise burahanshakira muri hoteli Dereva iri hano mu mujyi. Tukoreramo, nangira gushaka n'abakozi, ndetse n'akarere dutangira gusinyana amasezerano ko ngomba kujya nigisha urubyiruko, tugakora byinshi tugashyira ku isoko. Kugeza ubu rero aho mpagaze nuko nkorera muri iyo hoteli Dereva ndetse na Nobleza hoteli i Kigali. kugeza ubu mfite abakozi 6 bahoraho dukorana umunsi ku munsi, bidufasha kwitabira gucuruza, bidufasha gukora ama expo menshi haba mu gihugu imbere ndetse no hanze yacyo, kuko naho tujyayo iyo bikunze. Ikindi kandi bikanadufasha ko nabo twigishije iyo babaye benshi bihangira umurimo. Murakoze.
Thank you. We'll get back to you again. Allow me now to skip to Dr. Palfe. I'll get back to Philippe later. You talked about in your keynote speech about why alumni. Why do we need it? We are hearing these stories from our young alumni here. Why do we need alumni as ongoing students, as graduates, as college? How will it, if it is, you talked about it in your keynote speech, how is it going to improve the reputation of the institution, the visibility of the college, but not only college, but also the alumni? Thank you so much.
Thank you, moderator. I think the question itself can be a topic for the whole day, because even looking at the journey that took even to have this launch itself, we explored why until we reached to a point that we should start the alumni. So I will try to be brief, looking at different levels, as you are saying, at individual level, at institutional level, but also one would also need to look at the societal level. Yeah, but I would say that the main point is that to have as an institution, we need to create not only the institution as people and structures, but also we need to have our niche in our society. Creating the alumni will be expanding the institutional family. So it's first keeping the ties with either ongoing student, the graduate, but also the lecturers. So having that network itself will help more of having consolidated efforts as the institution. But also, as you are saying, hearing from what Adeline said and others, it's like the alumni can be a source of inspiration for the ongoing students. And doing so, that will at some point promote excellence. Because when you see the graduate doing well out there, when you are a student, so the only thing that you think is like, I need to be excellent so that I will be like so and so and so. And there's nothing that can prevent me to do like that, because I'm walking the same path that they passed through. So that's one, the inspiration, and also that chase of excellence. But also having the alumni, as we were mentioning about the reputation. So what brings reputation? It's connected to some point with the relevance, because the alumni shows the relevance of the institution, depending on the role that they are playing in the society. So, and that relevance comes with an institutional endorsement, because they are proving that the institution is relevant and can offer the best that can be sort of more useful to the society. So then, by that reputation, then you grow as an institution. And the growth of the institution comes with the network, because if other pilots meet our fellow, our colleague pilot here, so they would probably be recommending others to join RP. And probably one would wonder, so can we have a pilot from RP? Do we even have pilots who have been trained in Rwanda? So the answer would be yes. And then if we have that yes, it means that the institution is endorsed, but it can grow because now it has increased the trust. And one of the most important things for institutions is the trust. If you have that societal trust, then that's very important. And also, I think there are a lot of whys and the goals, but being mindful of the time, I think I wouldn't go that further. But for me, I also want to give a message to our ongoing students. So you should start thinking of what will be the story that I will be telling in 4 or 5 years to come when I will be a graduate. Because as our fellow pilot, I'm using pilot because it's claimed that the title wasn't there. So I want I want her to feel the importance of being a pilot. So you heard how she joined RP, struggling with her career choice without even being convinced that she's at the right place where she's supposed to be. you should start now thinking about your career choice and the career paths. Am I at the right place? Probably I'm misplaced, and you don't have probably options of going somewhere. So how do you adjust to ensure that you will be someone that you wanted to be, even though probably the departure didn't start as you expected, depending on different circumstances? So I think this is one of also the contribution of the alumni, because it helps even the ongoing student to reflect on their own career ambitions and their career progress. And the hearing from the story of our colleague, you need to be agile, you need to be flexible. And all those sort of inspiration wouldn't be there if we couldn't have someone like our pilot who already showed that it's not always getting what you want at the beginning, but it's always to chase what you want. Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you. Now we understand why we need alumni association, or to be part of it. Well, this discussion is going to be engaging. I want it to be engaging. As we are discussing, you have to note down your questions. And after this, you have your time to ask questions or contribute to the discussion. Now, Philippe, Kepler College is known for its successful alumni association. You're vice president of that alumni association. We have no doubt that you have played a pivotal role in making it successful. How do you do it? Like most of our graduates who are here, who have come for the launch, most of them, they think we are going to give them jobs. We are going to give them jobs. So do you give jobs in your alumni association? How do you do it? How did you make it?
Thank you so much, Emmanuel. First of all, I would start saying that with the alumni itself, the journey does not start when a student graduates. It should start while still a student, and then the perfect part of it is played by specifically Emmanuel and the team, who is the career team. And then now that you're starting, maybe in the near future, you'll be involving the alumni who are part of the alumni association, so that like it doesn't start when a graduate is already out, and then be like, how can we actually bring back our own people to engage with the current students? So trying to connect what Wicheza and Pilot had then talked about, how do the alumni come back to inspire the existing students so that they know actually it's possible. So with that, as Kepler Alumni Association, it's been now about 4 years of operation. I would say it wasn't a very a simple journey. It was a period to go through, but because like you had an alumni, the Kepler career department trying to set a path to success for the alumni, we had where to start from, and then from there it was like, where are we taking ourselves first of all as an alumni, but what are we actually inspiring the people who coming after us? So it's only possible if you start as a student, and then you have to develop the engagement once you're already an alumni, if I may summarize it in that way.
So you mean for those who are out now, we can forget about them?
No, it's not like that. Okay. Now that it's never too late to start. Now that we are starting from scratch, like it's gonna be a catch up, if I may say, and then be like, how can we actually have our own people starting? From the strategy that you have developed, and then it's your responsibility to design something like, not what is it for them, but what is in it for them. Because like you can just see and explain what the alumni is all about, and then the alumni be like, what are we benefiting from the alumni association? So if we are able to define what is in it for them, it will be easier to actually engage with them, if I may say. So you start with them, and then it will be easier to actually bring back these incoming graduates, and then we'll continue with more cohorts.
Philip, now I have microphone. I'm going to ask you questions. It's like personally. Let's make it personal. What did you benefit from the alumni?
Ooh. Do we have like 5 hours?
No.
so like as you mentioned, I started as a student who was actually after working with Kepler in admissions and communications. So when I graduated, I started actually as the secretary of project in the Alumni Association. So it was honestly, I remember when I was sitting with I was part of the founding committee of the Alumni. We had no clue of what we're doing. So forget about being part of the Alumni Association committee. Let's talk about as an alumni. So we have, good enough, the career director is here. I'm not gonna mention the name, you know. So we have this thing, let's say, like, how can we share the available updates for, in terms of career, our available jobs, and then the tryout. Personally, the first job that I had, it was a recommendation from the career department. The second job after I left Kepler. So the job that I'm currently doing as a country manager at NABU, it was also a recommendation of Kepler. I remember, you know,
nazo w'umukobwa utangiye ibintu atize akiri ku ishuri, wagerageje gusa ukabona amahirwe araje, then ukabikunda ukabikora. Mu rugendo nk'urwo buri muntu aba afite inzozi, wazigezeho ntiwazigezeho. Ese imbogamizi wahuye nazo imwe nibura ikomeye ikagukubita hasi ni iyihe, wabyutse ute?
Murakoze. turacyari ku rugendo, turacyari mu nzira y'amajyambere, ntabwo turagerayo. Inzozi zanjye mfite ni ugukora uruganda rwagutse rukora amasaro. Donc wenda ku batabizi neza cyangwa bataradusura, ariko n'ubundi muzadusura, twebwe dukora amasaro dukoresheje impapuro zakoreshejwe. Dushobora
Go ahead.
Namaze kubabwira ko dukora amasaro dukoresheje impapuro zakoreshejwe, hanyuma tukanakora portekle nazo dukoresheje izo mpapuro. Tubikora mu rwego rwo kubungabunga ibidukikije, aho ari nayo mpamvu tunakorana na REMA na Minisiteri y'Ibidukikije n'abandi bafatanyabikorwa n'abandi baterankunga batandukanye ba UNDP n'abandi. So rero nkaba mfite intumbero yuko tuzagera aho tugakora uruganda tukajya dupackaging ayo masaro tukaba twanayagemura no hanze, kuko kugeza ubu ngubu turi ku rwego rwo kuyacuruza imbere mu gihugu ku bantu bakeneye kuyakoresha. Ariko nyuma yo kuyakora, kuko tunayongerera agaciro, n'ibyo twongereye agaciro tubicuruza mu gihugu cyangwa no hanze y'igihugu. Ku mbogamizi nahuye nazo ngitangira, hari ukuba nk'uko yarabivuze ibyo ndi gukora ntarabyize mu ishuri ku buryo bunonosoye, uretse dessin cyangwa se drawing twigaga muri civil, ari nayo kugeza ubu nayo twifashisha mu gushushanya ayo masaro tuba turi gukora cyangwa ikindi kintu dushaka gukuramo. Ariko twagiye twirefera kuri internet, tugahamagara abantu batandukanye, hari abatwigisha kubikora, hari abo dufatanya mu kutwigisha uko dukora business, kuko nabyo ntago nari mbizi, ariko how to make management. Ibyo byose bigenda bidufasha mu gukora ibisubizo by'imbogamizi twahuye nazo. Izindi mbogamizi ni ukuba made in Rwanda abantu benshi bayishinza guhenda, bityo bigatuma abakiriya batari kubyiyumvamo cyane. Ariko uko leta yacu igenda itwigisha, uko tugenda tumva ko dukwiye gushyigikirana nk'abanyarwanda tugahahirana, nabyo bigenda bikemuka kandi bizagera ku rwego rushimishije. Murakoze.
Ukiri aho, umuntu uri hano ushaka gutangira nawe kuba rwiyemezamirimo nkawe, yakubona wamufasha?
Yego namufasha.
Bisaba iki?
Ashaka gukora nk'ibyo nkora, turigisha kandi twigisha urubyiruko ku buntu mu kigo cya Rwamagana cy'urubyiruko. Ikindi mushobora kumbona kuri nimero yanjye ya telefone, abaza kubyifuza ndaza kubaha business card, tuzakominikane tuganire, ese ukeneye iki, nta kibazo.
Ubundi ageza hano muri career fair kataha nacuruje, sinzi impamvu ku buhanga bw'ibyuma batabishyizeho ibintu akora kugira ngo babibone, ariko abenshi hano tumaze kumumenya. Here's a microphone, Adeline. We are getting closer to the end of our panel discussion here. You can prepare your question. If you have one, we'll receive like 2-3 questions, then we end our discussion. Adeline, here I have the last question for you. Pilot, sorry. Forgive me.
Okay.
In the age of rapid technological advancement and changing industries, how do you stay adaptable? Like, you continue to grow professionally. You graduated here, you wanted something else. How do you adapt? How can someone else here adapt?
I think one thing that anyone needs to know is you have to be a lifelong learner to get adapted to this quick technology. Yeah, I stay as a lifelong learner. I keep learning every day. I keep improving. I think that answers that.
A big round of applause to our panelists here. Thank you so much. Now the floor is open to everyone. If you have a question to the panelist, you're going to raise up your hand. You say your name, what you do, and the person you want to direct your question to. There is someone there, 2 or 3, then we have 2 here.
Thank you. My name is Chuti Julius, and the question I would like to address it to maybe the planning entity that planned this very thing and the panelists. From what I heard as their stories, there was no time for like the gap from graduating to start working. Like from their stories and their backgrounds, I never understood if there was a gap in between. And during the time of the gap, how does the Alumni Association like help the guys meet their opportunities? That's one. And then the second is, you guys are like had a dream somehow, from what I understood. And if the dream is big enough, not comparing to your capacities, how does the Alumni Association like boost you?
PhD one was the best graduate, but I will tell you that for me to decide to move on with what I was doing, when I went to the university, I was expecting to be a medical doctor, and I spent 2 years, my first 2 years at the university, without even doing anything seriously, and all of a sudden I could pass. But it took me 2 years to bounce back and accept that I have to do biology instead of medicine. So, and then probably one would think that I wanted to be a PhD holder in research policy, but that wasn't the case. But that was like, that's the first point of rejection when you go to the university and you don't get what you wanted to do. But you keep on until you reach the highest degree. So that's the thing, and that's why when I had from the pilot, that's why I was telling our ongoing student that the most important thing is to know what you are chasing, because whatever you get, if you are admitted in a program that you want or not, whatever you want is excellence. Because for me, I'm driven by excellence in everything. So once you excel in everything, everything can work out. Regardless, you got what you wanted or whatever, but when you excel in everything, then the excellence will determine the end result. So that's, I just wanted to share that. But what I want to say is that we didn't omit the rejection and the failures. It was a matter of time. Probably Emmanuel would arrange a cocktail to go deep into that. That's when people speak the truth. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Doctor. I think this one is, I want Philippe to answer to the question of Julius. How do you remember it? Okay, you can go ahead with it.
I will first ask Julius, are you a graduate from here? Okay, cool. So he asked about the gap between the graduation and get to work, and then about the alumni contribution in the process of looking for a job. I will start with the gap, and I actually talked about it when I was talking about the contribution. So the alumni association shouldn't be starting after you have graduated. So for example, we have a very good example of Wicheza who is doing a business. How can she actually come back while you are still a student and then maybe start engaging you in terms of like, what would I be doing while I'm looking for a job? For example, you can go for, let's say, an internship. How do you actually start, let's say, registering for the courses that would actually prepare you? It might be not something that is actually being taught here at school. So the point is, how do you connect with the people in the field, in the working environment before you actually graduate, instead of starting handling the problem while you're on it already? Because and then this goes with the contribution of the alumni association. It's actually kind of connected, as in, so we have very good examples of where in our alumni be like, hey, we are looking for a job where I'm working. So and then you already know information before everyone else because you're connected to that alumni who works from there. And then not in a way of telling you all the shortcuts, but also to alert you, because if you don't have information of where the opportunities are, you're not gonna get anything. So the alumni association plays a great role in terms of giving you the necessary information of where the job are available, but also as in not that just job, but also, you know, work opportunities. She talked about Doti Rwanda. She talked about UNDP, I mean, women training that she got while she was here. So we also, as an alumni, we also receive such kind of things, as in such kind of opportunities available in the job market, so that you can start taking advantage of them, not necessarily waiting until you graduate. So that's the biggest role that the Alumni Association should be playing, to make sure that it's coordinating its alumni from wherever they work, and then it becomes a center of where other alumni should run to, and then the Alumni Association works as a dissemination center of those available opportunities.
Thank you so much, Philip. For the interest of time, let's end from here. We thank you very much. We've just started. Next time we are going to have many sessions, as many as, yeah? Yeah, we have just started. And thank you very much for your contribution. Thank you, my audience. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Since you said it, let us do it. Okay.
Not a question, sort of, but maybe the question will come to you directly. But firstly, let me thank you all. I know I'm going to have my slot, but that would be the formal speech, which really. So I want to commend the College of Gishari for this. This is actually the first launch that we are having in the 8 colleges. And I really like to recommend also our alumni for this, and all the partners that have contributed to this. But now, for the sake of time, I'm going to ask my question to Manuel and of course Parfait. How are we going to use this experience that we've just seen and we are still seeing to impact our colleagues behind my back here? Thank you.
Well, Joyce, please, time is over. I will not give you time. But I think this question, Dr. Parfait is in good position to answer it. Okay, I also have one.
So interesting. I thought you were the right one because you organized this. Well, but I think this is a very good question, DVC. But probably I'll start with what is the whole intention, and then see how are we going with that, because the whole intention is that we have a college-based alumni, then we have alumni association, then we have the RP alumni network that brings together the 8 colleges. And of course, any journey should have a start. That's why we started with Iprc Gishari. So, and then how other colleges are we going to learn from this? At least now we know the roadmap in doing this. So I think the other colleges are going to go with the same roadmap to do this until we reach the other point. And I'm very sure that there are some lessons learned from this the whole process, and there are some best practices that can be borrowed. I think, and that's why these other colleagues of ours are here to see how things are happening, probably, and also this gives another point of inspiration and improvement. Probably there are things that didn't go well here, that they won't do the same mistake. There are things that went very well that they will borrow to ensure that they keep the standards. So for me, I take this as a learning opportunity, and now we have paved the way to the other colleges. For me, I think that's what I can say. And of course, I'm very sure that they are also on it. And I would like to encourage the alumni from Iprc Gishari to join other alumni association as they will be launched as well. Because you saw that there are some other alumni from the other colleges who came here. So to see how you are doing this, and I think we should call the Iprc Gishari Alumni Association as the firstborn. Yeah. So then then the others will follow. So it's like, and you know, in our culture that you know, when you are the firstborn, so you know the other kids will be using your clothes. So be prepared to wear the same shoes as what the Iprc Gishari Alumni Association has used. Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor. My fellow colleagues, don't be jealousy. Okay, you're going to be second born. Who is going to be the next? Okay, but like DVC said, we want to thank other colleges who responded to our call to make it here today with us. We invited all of them. Maybe others had challenges for not making it here, but those who came, we learn from each other. That is why we invited them. It's what we want. Mistakes here, challenges, it will not happen to their colleges when they started. So we think we are in the right way to what you want us to do. And we promise we are going to do it very soon. So thank you so much. Joyce, your question will be, well, find us after this panel. We'll help you. For the interest of time, let's end from here. And we call MC. Thank you very much, our panelists, as they leave the stage. You can give them a big round of applause. The stage was not easy, boat was down. But this is the terrain we have. Thank you so much.
Thank you, our panelists. Another round of applause to them. Thank you very much for the very exciting panel discussion. Our moderator was very intentional in the questions he asked. It was really a good session. We learned a lot from our alumni, the path they've gone through to make it to the far they are now, those that are employed, those that are self-employed. At least you've given us insight on the journey that you went through, and this is going to inspire our fellow colleagues. Before we go to the next phase of our program, I want you to help me join your hands and recognize people who are following us online. Just help me join your hands. We recognize them. The event is being streamed online, and we have our participants. So we recognize your presence and participation as well. At this juncture, the next chapter begins. We are going to receive a showcasing of our alumni leadership. They'll be showing you this association, the leaders that have been elected. And after showing you that, the current leadership will also showcase what plans they have for us in the next year. So without taking time, I want to again welcome Emmanuel the Director of Career Development and Guidance, to lead us through this session of showcasing the leadership and the action plan.
Thank you so much. I would like to ask our team our technical team there to help us to make this session quick. We have a very short time here. Okay. I think this is a session that is going to be short. Deputy Vice Chancellor, it has been long since we started this journey of launching Alumni Association, and it happened in phases. First of all, we had to first design the model on how Alumni is going to be run, and later we identified the pioneers or the champions of Alumni. We met them, and we met them on 29th of April this year at RTTI, head office Rwanda Polytechnic, and we managed to get to do elections. We conducted them, and we had interim committee to lead others. And this is what we are going to do today. It is to present to you, because with the limited time we have, we are not going to conduct elections here. But we know that the leadership they have now is going to take them to the level they will be capable of selecting from within. We didn't do it ourselves. They did it, but in a small group. And they are the ones who organized this. So they started working. Thank you so much. So without taking much time, I would like to present to you the committee. The alumni, they have a statute. And in their statute, they have different bodies. And one of them is executive committee. And it is made of 7 people. And when I call you, or when I call your name, just come in front and we recognize you. The president of Alumni Association is Kamaradi Das. Just come here. You can stand here. Oh, just there. Thank you. Vice President Rwambana Vital. Is not here? He's not here. Okay. Secretary Manishimwe Divine. Where is she? Come forward. Their finance is Kubgimana Delphine. Where is she? Kubgimana Delphine. The one in charge of social affairs, of course, Rudasingwa Revocat. Of course, when you hear the positions, of course, you know they are going to work in those commissions. Mobilization team is led by Tumaini Obed. And this committee, they have advisors who is Dusinji Zimana Jean-Paul, Masenjesho Emmanuel, and Wizeimana Didiane. Are they here? Okay. Didiane, Masenjesho. Then we have another committee. When I call you, it is the Conflict Resolution Committee. And that one is led by President is Habineza Pascal. Where is? Hurry up. Vice President is Rutaisire Kadunafis. Is not here. And Secretary is Radukunda Pacific. Where are you? Okay. Then we have Reviewing Committee, and the President is Muhoza Jerome. Vice President is Nganwera Rapide Juste. Hurry up and you come forward. And Secretary is Iradukunda Claudine. Now, as I said, for the interest of time, we had the presentation for guild, sorry. For the President of Alumni Association to show us the components of the statute and presentation of action plan. But as I said, for the interest of time, he will have 5 minutes of the speech. He will present that in his speech. Sorry for that. because the time is not on our side. So, with your permission, sir, you can approve the leadership of of the Alumni Association. Sorry, someone with mic. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Manuel. It gives me immense pleasure to officially confirm the leadership of Iprc Gishari for the upcoming term. I want to extend my appreciation to all the candidates who demonstrated their commitment and passion for our institution and our alumni community. Your willingness to contribute to the growth and success of our association is truly commendable. I'm delighted to confirm the individuals who were read and presented before us read as the leadership team of Iprc Gishari Alumni. I'm confident that you'll do the job, and also I want to thank you for the commitment. I think this is the first time, as we said, and it's a good example that you're showing us and other colleges for Rwanda Polytechnic. And I'm sure as the leadership of RP, we are available for anything that you want to discuss with us and any sort of support. And I am talking this on behalf of my colleagues here and others who are not here, even on behalf of the Vice Chancellor. Really, we appreciate your commitment. You're even pioneering this sort of activity. Thank you very much. And once again, I extend my congratulations to the newly confirmed leadership team. And I look forward to witnessing the positive impact they'll make to our alumni community. Thank you.
Thank you. Can get back to your seats. And I wish the DJs should put their congratulations. We have officially launched our Alumni Association. Can't you put their congratulations? Oh, you don't have it. Just leave it. Okay. Thank you, DVC, for launching our Alumni Association and confirming the leadership with their action plan. And I think we'll have time to discuss about what is in action plan. I would like to welcome the MC to lead us in the remaining few sessions.
Thank you, Emmanuel, for leading us through this session. It's now official, ladies and gentlemen. It's now what? It's now official. So, thank you very much, Deputy Vice Chancellor, for officially officiating the leadership of the Alumni Association. We know even the plans that will be shared shortly. They fit much into the objective and the purpose of the association. We are now going to our next phase of the program, where we'll be listening to remarks that have been provided by one of the alumni representative who is abroad in the diaspora. I would like to request the technical team to help us play the video as we follow the remarks. Let the technical team help us. We can't hear the sound.
Guests, our dear lecturers and instructors, and polytechnic leadership. Dear Rwanda Polytechnic leadership, Iprc Gishari alumni members, invited guests, our dear lecturers and instructors, and everyone present, good morning. My name is Patrick, in the class of 2019. I'm so much honored to represent the whole Iprc alumni community in diaspora. I am currently doing my master's degree in China, in Jiangsu University, in Civil Engineering Department. It is with immense joy and deep sense of pride that I share this message to you today as we celebrate the launch of our very own Alumni Association. Though I may be miles away from our beloved college, my heart is closer than ever to the place that shaped our lives and to the cherished memory created there. The establishment of our Alumni Association marked a significant milestone in our journey as graduates. It signifies not just a formal organization, but a rebirth of the bond that ties us together, transcending time and distance. We, the alumni who are abroad, are an integral part of this great initiative, and our contribution will play a pivotal role in its success. Being this far at the end of the world is a testament to the far-reaching impact of our education. We have embarked on diverse paths and are contributing to the various corners of the world. As we come together under the banner of our Alumni Association, we have the opportunity to harness the collective strength of our experiences and expertise. In the vast career of our global community, we find a shared vision, a vision of giving back, of supporting future generations of students who will follow in our footsteps. Our association can be a bridge that connects present with past, fostering a sense of continuity and a commitment to the excellence. I encourage each and every one of us, regardless of where we are geographically, actively engage with our Alumni Association, whether it's through mentorship program or other college and alumni initiatives, or simply connected through our digital platforms. Our involvement can make a world of difference. Fellow alumni, do you still remember Chachondo Chomudugudu, the story ya Nyamanswa, the late night of studying, the laughter shared with the friends, and the inspiring path lecturers and instructors who challenge us to reach our full potential? But more than that, we are ambassadors of our college, carrying with us values, knowledge, and experience that have molded us into the individual we are today. Let us channel that gratitude into actions that benefit not only our fellow alumni, but also institutions that shaped us. As we embark on this exciting journey, we look forward to the witnessing growth of our Alumni Association and the positive impact it will undoubtedly have. Although we are abroad, our spirit is there with all, celebrating this momentous occasion. Together, we can strengthen the bond of our global community. Together, we will continue to shine a light on the legacy of our beloved Rwanda Polytechnic and Iprc Gishari, no matter where the world we may be. In a conclusion, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to everyone involved in making this Alumni Association a reality. May it grow from strength to strength, serving as testament to our shared values and dedication to our college. Congratulations to all of us on this historical occasion. May our association thrive and may our shared legacy endure for generations to come. Thank you, and may God bless you all.
Bless you too, Patrick. Thank you so much for your remarks. Probably you are following us online as well. At this juncture, we are going to receive remarks from the president of the Alumni Association, who will also deliver what he has for us today. Let us join our hands and welcome Kamaradidas to share with us his remarks. Welcome on the stage.
Thank you, MC. Vice Chancellor, Gwanda Polytechnic, Division Manager in charge of institutional development and applied research and consultancy, Gwanda Polytechnic, Deputy Principal in charge of academics and training, Iprc Gishari, the whole Iprc Gishari leadership, lecturers, instructors, and honored guests, esteemed alumni, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to say good afternoon all. Today is an unforgettable day in the history of the institution as we gather here to launch our very own Alumni Association. I'm deeply honored and humbled to stand before you as a president of this newly formed organization. It is a role I accept with great enthusiasm and profound sense of responsibility. Reflecting on our journey, as we gather here, it's essential that we take a moment to reflect on the incredible journey that has brought us here. Our college has a rich legacy in nurturing minds and talents and shaping individuals who have gone to make a significant impact in their respective fields. Today, we celebrate not just our college, but the collective achievements of our alumni family. Our alumni are our living legacy, a statement of quality of education and values instilled in them during their time here. It is an honor to acknowledge the accomplishment of each and everybody. Your success stories inspires current students and offer a glimpse of what they can achieve through dedication, hard work, and support of nurturing educational community. The significance of Alumni Association. The formation of Alumni Association signifies a renewed commitment to our alumni, a pledge to continue our leadership long after graduation. This association will serve as a bridge, connecting us all, regardless of time and distance. It will provide a platform for networking, mentorship, collaboration, fostering a sense of unity and camaraderie among our alumni. Our Alumni Association will not only benefit our graduates, but also contribute to the growth of the development of the college and Gwanda Polytechnic in general. Your experience, insights, and expertise are invaluable resources that can help us continuously improve our educational offerings, align them with ever-evolving demands of the world, and ensure a future generation of students receive the best possible education. Our vision and goals. As we embark on this journey, together we have a vision of our Alumni Association, a vision of excellence, collaboration, and giving back. Our goals are clear. As I have said, networking and mentorship. We aim to create opportunities for alumni connect, share experience, and offer mentorship to current students. Professional development. We will actively engage with the community through volunteering community works, the initiatives to make a positive impact on the society. Institutional support. We are committed to supporting our institution by providing feedback, especially in tracer surveys, resources, and assistance in achieving the academic strategic goals. Celebrating achievements. We will recognize and celebrate the accomplishment of our alumni highlighting a contributions to the fields of the society. Call to action. I invite each and every one of you to be an active part of Alumni Association. Your participation and engagement will be a driving force behind its success. Together, we can create a vibrant and impactful community that benefits all of us, the institution and the generation to come. Let us embrace the opportunity to reconnect, share, and together let us celebrate our shared history and look forward to continued success and mutual support. As you have said, action plan and the alumni statute will be shared. Allow me to say thank you for your presence. Here today, I am excited and about incredible journey that has achieved for our Alumni Association. Together, we will make a lasting difference. Allow me to say thank you, thank you.
Thank you very much, the Alumni Association President, for your remarks. They had a very informative calls to action. We hope everyone will be will be part of this journey that you have just said. Dear Deputy Vice Chancellor, we are soon coming to the close of this session, but as Emmanuel already called for a song to celebrate this session and the DJ never had one, allow me just for a few minutes. We welcome our band to give us a music, at least to celebrate for this occasion for a few minutes, and then we'll be welcoming remarks from the Deputy Vice Chancellor to close the session. The Mirror Band, you are welcome, and please make it quick. Thank you very much.
So, thank you very much. My name is Imano Jean Dedier, one of the members of the Mirror Band. It's an honor and a pleasure to be with you, and we are going to perform a song called Isoko. Thank you very much.
Iteza imbere umunyarwanda biga gukora tukihangira imirimo kumenya tukigira niyo ntego niyo nziza tugeza kure cyane niyo nziza tugeza kure cyane hari isoko iteza imbere umunyarwanda biga gukora tukihangira imirimo kumenya tukigira niyo ntego niyo nziza tugeza kure cyane niyo nziza tugeza kure cyane. Kwigira burya biva ku ubushobozi duhabwa n'ubumenyi bugatangwa n'umutoza. Rwanda Polytechnique niyo soko y'ubumenyi ngiro, IPRC uragahoro jya mbere, IPRC uragahoro jya mbere, hari isoko iteza imbere umunyarwanda biga gukora tukihangira imirimo kumenya tukagira niyo ntego niyo nziza tugeze kure cyane niyo nziza tugeze kure cyane isoko iteza imbere umunyarwanda biga gukora tukihangira imirimo kumenya tukagira niyo ntego niyo nziza tugeze kure cyane niyo nziza tugeze kure cyane. umunyarwanda afite ubwo bushobozi kuko umunyarwanda afite ubwo bushobozi hari isoko iteza imbere umunyarwanda biga gukora tukihangira imirimo tumenya tukigira niyo ntego niyo nziza tugeze kure cyane niyo nziza tugeze kure cyane hari isoko iteza imbere umunyarwanda biga gukora tukihangira imirimo tumenya tukigira niyo ntego niyo nziza tugeze kure cyane niyo nziza tugeze kure cyane hari isoko iteza imbere umunyarwanda biga gukora tukihangira imirimo tumenya tukigira niyo ntego niyo nziza tugeze kure cyane niyo nziza tugeze kure cyane.
Thank you very much. A round of applause to them for the great performance. Thank you very much, the Mirror Band. For your information, these are our own students. The band is does the practice from here, so you can see that we really have talent at our colleges. Thank you very much for the performance. Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to the close of this historical event. The launch of the Alumni Association with the theme, The Next Chapter Begins. The next chapter begins with excitement. The next chapter begins with strength. Allow me to welcome our Deputy Vice Chancellor in charge of training, institutional development and research to give us the remarks for this event. You are most welcome. A round of applause to him as he comes on the stage.
Thank you, Shema. But before you go formal with the reading the speech and everything, again, allow me really to thank the alumni and the association. Really, this is a game changer, right? You've done it really. And I think I've been in different universities myself. I've been an alumni. I've passed through different universities, but having an association, alumni association with a statute, this is really impressive. And my recommendation is that, as I said, maybe we can discuss it later, not in this gathering, but I hope the other colleges can see the same, and this association cannot, in the end, like Parfait said, can be the umbrella for all. So, Commander, right? I think you have a huge job in your hands, but according to your plans, I think they really align with what Rwanda Polytechnic wants. And I think also it's what the country is looking for too. Because all of us, whether it's Gishari, whether it is Huye, we have huge population of alumni, and even all the other students also become your alumni. So what I can say is that it's a good start. It's the next chapter begins. So, right, back to the protocol. Deputy Principal, sir, Rwanda Polytechnic staff from different colleges that are here, and our host, Iprc Gishari, distinguished guests, and of course, our esteemed alumni, ladies and gentlemen, people from Kepler, our partners, good afternoon. I stand before you today with immense pride and excitement as we embark on a significant milestone in the history of Rwanda Polytechnic to launch our Alumni Association at Iprc Gishari. It's an honor to welcome all of you to this important occasion, and I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you for being here today. Rwanda Polytechnic has long and storied history spanning years of excellency innovation, and community engagement. Over the years, we've matured countless bright minds, and today, many of you who grace this gathering are evidence to the enduring impact of our institution. You are the living embodiment of our mission to provide quality education and prepare individuals of meaningful contribution to the society. The launch of our Alumni Association in recognition of the profound connection that exists between this college and its graduates. I think you're part of the graduates of this college, and that's why the Alumni Association shows the clear bond between you and this college. It signifies the continuation of relationship between or beyond the academic years and into the broader journey of life. So like we've seen our colleagues here on the panel who were part of us, but they are still part of us even beyond the journey of academics. Alumni associations are the heartbeats of any great institution, and they serve as a bridge between the past, present, and the future. As we stand here today, we are not just integrating association, we are fostering a legacy of shared experience, lifelong learning, and mutual support. Alumni have gone on to excel in various fields, from business to technology to engineering. Your achievements have not only brought honor to the college, but have also inspired countless others who are following your footsteps. This association will serve as a platform for you to reconnect, share your experience, and continue learning from one another. I will be a forum of mentorship. It will be a forum of mentorship, networking, and collaboration. Your collective wisdom, expertise will not only benefit each other, but will also contribute to the growth of our institution. Sorry. I was saying that alumni can play a pivotal role in shaping the future of Rwanda Polytechnic by providing insight, guidance, and resources. And the association will really play part in that. Beyond that, the association also presents a commitment to give back to the institution that played a big role or a pivotal role in shaping their lives or your lives, the alumni. It's a call to action, in an invitation to be actively involved in the journey of the students who are currently walking through your path that you once walked. So you're going to act like mentors, if I say. You're the mentors to the young students who have passed through the similar footsteps that you have passed through. So today, as we launch this Alumni Association, I encourage you to embrace it wholeheartedly, to engage with enthusiasm, and to see it as an extension to your academic journey. Your stories are a proof to the transformative power of education, and your involvement in this association will ensure that a torch of knowledge continues to burn bright here. Allow me to extend my heartfelt thanks to the Education Collaborative through System Change Program, Employability through Kepler College, who has played a big role in bringing this vision to its fulfillment. Your commitment, dedication, and soul support have instrumental in making today a reality. Your contribution, whether financial or through expertise, have enabled us to establish a robust and vibrant alumni association that will serve as a bridge between our college and its graduates. In closing, let me say that I'm truly excited about the potential of the Alumni Association. Together we can create a vibrant, supportive, and engaged community that will strengthen the bonds between alumni and our beloved institution. I have every confidence that this association will not only meet but exceed its expectations and look forward to witnessing the positive impact it will have on our college and TU alumni. Thank you once again for being here today and for unwaveringly support. Let us embark to this new chapter with enthusiasm and share commitment and to the continued success of the college. Together, we will reach new heights, and together we will leave an indelible mark on the future. Thank you, and congratulations to all on the launch of our Alumni Association. Thank you.
Thank you very much, our guest of honor, for your inspiring words and for being part of this historic event. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the close of this launch today. But once again, allow me to thank everyone who has been a part of this journey. Thank you very much. I was saying that I would like to appreciate everyone who has been part of this event about the launch of the Alumni Association with the theme, "The Next Chapter Begins." I would like to extend our deepest gratitude and thanks to the managers who made this possible, our stakeholders, the alumni, both locally and in the diaspora, the members of the media and protocol, and everyone in their different capacities and roles. Thank you for making this event happen. After this, we are going to have a group photo. I hope the protocol help us to do that very fast. We'll have a group photo for our leaders that will take place from the stage, and the other group photo will take place in front of the administrative building. And after that, we will join together and have lunch. The protocol team will still lead us to the venue. Thank you very much. We congratulate all the alumni for reaching this milestone. Thank you very much. I hope I was a good master of ceremony today. I will Thank you. Thank you. That is the confirmation. Thank you very much. So let me welcome the protocol to help us organize the stage. Just a few seats here, and then receive our managers, the Deputy Vice Chancellor and the other managers on the stage, plus the team from Kepler.